Welcome YouTube to my first and last ever Nike gear drop. Here's what Penn State track and field had to offer us this year, all inside this bag. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Now before I open up this bag, a little knowledge that you guys have to understand before I open this up. Adidas officially signed with Penn State University for all gear. They are officially going to be the partner company of Penn State Athletics. But that is not taking place until the 2026 season in August. So actually, I'm not gonna be a part of that. So this is seriously the last ever Nike drop that Penn State will probably ever have. Now we're gonna go ahead and start this video off with some shirts. Now, after totaling up everything, I estimated everything total to probably be around the price tag of around $300 to $400 all within the bag. Now listen, $400 is pretty steep. If I wasn't an athlete and I wanted to purchase all the gear that I'm about to show you guys, there's another route that I would have went down, and that is fitness coaching online. I'm gonna show you guys the most efficient way on how to obtain a fitness certification through today's sponsor. You're somebody that works out consistently, but you are living paycheck to paycheck. Are you tired of your job and wanna make more money? Well, I have the solution for you. Today I introduce today's sponsor, the ISSA, which stands for the International Sports Science Association, and what they offer is online certifications to become a personal trainer and make money from the likeness of your own home. This certification is an all-in-one package deal that contains multiple great offers, such as the ability and access to 73,000 plus available jobs. You have access to over 500,000 other personal fitness influencers and trainers to help guide you along your journey to help you make money from your own home and gain clientele. If you want to use this link below, you will get $100 off your first purchase to obtain this certificate. This certificate is a self-studied at work at your own pace certificate, 100% online. The final exam is open note, open book. You don't need a 4-year degree. You don't need a 2-year degree. All you need is motivation, dedication, and discipline in order to make the money that you've always dreamed about making. Click the link below for $100 off your first purchase to change your life today, to set yourself to become financially free. And we get more gear drops as the year goes on as well. So they definitely hook us up. Nike definitely was a good sponsor for us. And I'd be interested to see how Adidas treats us as well. I previously came from an Adidas school, and honestly, I can tell you guys, the gear there was pretty decent. Like, I can't lie. Overall though, I'm a big fan of Nike. I'm a fan of their gear and everything that they have to offer. But at the end of the day, it's honestly about who pays more. Adidas ended up signing a $300 million 10-year contract with Penn State. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely taking $300 million, no matter who the company is. Okay, starting out with gear number one. This right here, I bought, okay? This one was too nice of a dry fit to pass up on. I like how the arm sleeve kind of fits on here. I bought it at the store downtown. But this right here, the first piece of clothing, it is a white t-shirt. Pretty basic, pretty plain. But you can see obviously the Penn State logo right there. It is a cotton shirt, and so you gotta be careful when washing it. Can't dry it too long or else it will shrink. But it's pretty cool, the design's pretty nice. Nice and plain, honestly. Sometimes it's better to go plain than it is to go too crazy when it comes to your gear. So this right here, I'm definitely a fan of this. I will be wearing this for some workouts in the future. And yeah, this is gear number one. Now looking at the brother shirts of that, another cotton t-shirt as well, that also has the same exact logo, same exact print and everything like that. You can see the Nike logo right here. I also got a size medium. I'm like a schmedium when it comes to clothing and things like that. So this would be good maybe for some sprint days. You know, I wouldn't wear this on something like a long run or anything like that, just because when you're running, it's gonna be kind of like rubbing against my arms and things like that. And I'll probably eventually take the shirt off. But this right here is a cool design, cool shirt. I mean, I could definitely wear this out on the weekends. And yeah, I like the all black, honestly. Now jumping into this shirt right here, this is the other similar shirts to the previous two that I've shown you guys, except this one is gray. You can see with the white track and field logo right there, blue. Honestly, a lot of people complain about Penn State's colors, but I really like the neutral colors. I mean, there's a lot of history behind those colors and why they wear the white and navy blue. Yeah, stuff like this, man. I mean, this is definitely a perk of going D1. There's not a lot of schools out there that give out a lot of gear, like how Big Ten schools give out gear, how SEC, ACC. Yeah, it's definitely a blessing to be at a big name school like this. Now let's go into the dry fit gear. So this right here, this shirt that I'm about to show you guys is my all-time favorite shirt. This right here is a dry fit Penn State shirt that I'm probably gonna wear most days at practice. Now, Penn State actually does a really cool thing with their gear equipment people. So what happens is after every single practice, you put your gear on a lanyard after practice. So you can put all your sweats, your shirts, really anything into this little lanyard. The custodian lady comes in, takes the lanyard and then throws it into like this big washer machine so that when you show up to practice the next day, all your clothes are clean, all your clothes are neat. And so I don't have to worry about doing laundry because the people there are gonna clean it every single day. Same with the uniforms after the big competitions and meets, you just throw it into this little hamper and everyone's uniform is cleaned. It's really nice, it's really efficient, and it's not something that I'm used to in my old school. So yeah, right here, navy blue Penn State shirt. I'm gonna be spamming this shirt, I cannot lie. It's a very cool shirt, I like the design, and it's dry fit as well. So I'm going to be wearing this on my steady runs, on my long runs, and anything that contains mileage for sure. Now right here, we have the same exact shirts, but this time in sort of a, kind of like a white creamish grayish color. Can't really describe this color right here, but very nice. It's not bad, I can't complain. I'm not sure what I like better. I'm not sure if I like the ones that just say Penn State, or I'm not sure if I like the ones that also have like the track and field. You guys be the guest on what do you think looks better, the ones without the track and field or the ones with? I just like the material more on the ones that don't say track and field. Like this right here, this material, I wish you guys can feel it, but it is super nice. Transitioning to by far what might be the best part of the gear that I got is these right here. These right here, I guess you can call them compression shorts, tights, half tights maybe. This is pretty similar to what we would compete in. The design is a little bit different, but this right here was about $45. And I'm not a big half tights person, okay? I come from a sprinting background, all right? And so I'm not used to like the distance guys putting on the half tights. But when I tried these on, these were the best feeling half tights I've ever felt in my life. If you guys look at my Strava, I feel like these are literally helping me run faster just because it's so easy to move my legs, so easy to just be fluid. These right here are by far the best dry fit compression pants I've ever worn. They got this part right here on the inside to like make sure that you don't like chafe up when you're doing your long runs and things like that. That's actually a problem with a lot of runners and things like that. So I would highly, highly recommend purchasing a pair of these. Not sure what the exact name is for these, but Nike compression dry fit training pants, training compressions, I would guess would be the name. But yeah, these right here are gonna be my saving grace for this year for all my training sessions. And I'm really excited to put in some good work with these. Now transitioning into the last two pieces of gear that I received, and these aren't the most amazing pieces of gear, but they're still free gear, are these pants right here. Now these are kind of like some basketball shorts, and I already told you guys I'm like a size small, size medium, so I went medium with these, and these things are kind of ridiculously big, I can't even lie. The only thing I can see myself doing in these is definitely weightlifting. Running, it's not gonna be good at all. Definitely more leisure wear than it would be athletic wear, but it still looks nice, I can't complain. You know, got the Nike logo, got the Penn State's logo on the outside as well, and then they gave us two different colors, obviously the gray and then obviously the navy blue. So yeah, you guys comment below what do you guys like so far out of all this gear. So now let's go ahead and transition into the shoes. So these pairs of shoes right here, they actually gave us on my first ever week on campus. Now I'm not sure what the exact name of these are. I believe they're Nike, maybe Air Maxes, I don't know. But you can obviously right here the PSU Penn State logo, and this is the We Are right here. These run extremely tight. I am a size 10, maybe 10 and a half. I always go 10 and a half to 11 just to be sure. So I went 10 and a half on these, and these things were straight suffocating my feet. And so I think we only have to wear these maybe on travel days, or maybe we never have to wear them. I hope we don't. But they do look super nice, and they would go really nice with some outfits. So these things are gonna stay extremely clean for me because I will not be wearing these a lot because they are so tight on my feet. I wish I can go back in time and put these as like a size 11 and a half to 12 because of how tight these things run. But I am in love with this design right here. I really wish that they weren't so tight on my feet because I would be wearing these things so much more often. But yes, free, like I said, at the end of the day, it's free gear and it looks really nice. Like I said, a lot of these Penn State colors are complementary to one another. So these things can go on with any neutral fit and they do look really nice, seriously. Now, let's move into what I will normally do my warm-ups in and occasionally some workouts is the Nike Pegasuses, the Nike Pegasus shoe. This right here, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not used to running in Nike. I ran a Nike in high school. I like the brand. I wore a lot of Nike brand clothing and things like that, but when it came to shoes, I haven't worn any since high school. And so these right here, what you'll catch me doing in these is a lot of weightlifting. These shoes definitely have a solid base on them. Today I broke them in for the first time for a little 4.5 mile run, and they felt good. I definitely can get a lot of power into the ground. It doesn't have that much of a base or a sole at the back end of it. So these are definitely more like speed-based things, but I'm looking to upgrade for like my speed workouts to a different type of Nike shoe. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna be transitioning to yet, but yeah, the Nike Pegasus Pegasus, like I said, these are good for walking around, warming up, some occasional plyo work. Maybe if I'm doing some lunges or bounds or jumping work, these right here are definitely gonna get the job done. And it's just a really good, just a neutral shoe to wear around, and it feels pretty comfortable. But let me show you guys what I had a personal purchase of right here. These right here are the Hoka Cliftons, okay? I spent $145 on these, and so far, these were the best investment of my entire life. Penn State did not provide this, but I got a recommendation from my coach to go to the store downtown to purchase these shoes right here, and man, these have made my steady runs and overall just recovery runs so much more fluent. I feel so good when stepping into the ground. You're not gonna get through the base or the sole of this shoe. These things are absolutely fat. And so each step into the ground, I just feel like I'm stepping on a pillow. I feel as though these are gonna get me to the next level when it comes to my recovery runs. Like I would never do a far run in these, right? I would never do a 6 mile, 5 mile tempo in these just because, like I said, why do that in these when I have these right here with all this cushioning? And these things are literally made and designed to go fast, to go from that 5:30 to 5:15 pace on these runs, to really push myself to the limit. And I really think these things are durable as well. These things are gonna last me a pretty long time. I'd be surprised if I run through these within the next 3 months. I seriously think I can make these things last until my outdoor season. And so I'm gonna be putting in some ridiculously good work in these Hokas right here. And if you guys are interested in purchasing a pair yourselves, definitely go to the store and copy you some Clifton 10s. You will not regret it. Now let's move on to one of the most important and vital pieces of this gear drop. The Penn State book bag. This thing is absolutely sweet. You will see all the athletes and even the normal students walking around in these too. I'm pretty sure you can buy these from the bookstore, but this thing has a ton of compartments on the inside. Right here, if I can open it, it's a nice little compartment. You can put your phone, watch, wallet, really whatever inside of it. And it has a ton of space too. There's a little slot that you can put probably your computer, spot for shoes, gear, training stuff, really any necessities. Everything is fitting inside of this bag right here. And yes, this right here is definitely a Penn State essential for travel days, for meet days. I'm definitely gonna have to get some sort of tag to let people know that it's my bag, because obviously everybody has the same bag in athletics. And so this right here does no wrong. And to wrap up this video, a lot of people do ask me what kind of watch that I do rock. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right here. It is the Garmin Forerunner 245. This watch right here, I put in some great work with this thing. It's pretty funny because I only put the workouts on Strava that I want to put on. So if I know I'm just going to do like a 10-minute, 5-minute warm up, I'm not going to go and Strava that thing. But if need be, this thing will get the job done. It is connected to my Garmin app on my phone, which is also connected to my Strava. And when it comes to recording workouts and recording runs, it is extremely accurate. I don't oftentimes have problems connecting to GPS or anything like that. And the battery life is pretty good as well. If I'm using it frequently, it'll probably last me a week to a week and a half. And the charging process goes by super quick. Like this thing will charge in less than 25, maybe even 20 minutes sometimes. Like the charger on this thing is actually cracked. So if you are looking to purchase a Garmin Forerunner 245, one of the best watches out there, that was my Penn State gear drop. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are rocking with Nike or if you guys are more ready for the Adidas gear drop to come in the future. Till next time, y'all, Nico Schultz out. Peace.